Hello, Tony. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Hello,
All right.
teacher.
All right. Wonderful. How are you doing, Tony?
I am watching the videos.
What videos?
After
Your
was
classes?
meeting with you?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Did you watch yourself learning?
Yes,
Yeah. How was it? Was it fun?
and it's so
Sorry. What is it?
fun.
It was fun. Did you learn so far?
No, it's no hard.
I mean, did you learn so far? Did you learn a lot of things?
So I can learn a lot of things.
Oh, nice. Very nice. I mean, I'm very happy to have you as my student as well, Tony. Okay. So let me just load the information. And were you able to watch the video, The King and the Princesses? Hello, Tony.
Yes.
Were you able to watch the video that
Ah,
yeah? Can you tell me briefly the story that you have watched?
yeah. The story is talk about the king and him and his princess.
Princesses, because there are three, right? Princesses.
Yes.
All right.
And the kings have question for the three princesses that how much
Princesses.
do the princesses
Yes.
that they love him.
How much they love him,
And
right?
they and the elder sister have the question like the diamond and the rubies.
Like
The second thing,
diamonds and rubies.
the diamonds and rubies.
Yes.
The second sister is the gold and the silvers.
Yeah, gold
And
and silvers. Mm-hmm.
the gold and silver.
Mm-hmm.
And the youngest sister is about us love him as salt.
Yeah, salt, right? So it's quite. When you first heard the story, I mean, is it your first time hearing the story?
Yeah.
Yeah. And when you heard that the third princess said that, I love you like salt, what is your reaction? What's your reaction when you say that, I love you like salt?
I think because in our life we need many things, not the love like gold or
Mm-hmm.
silver,
Mm-hmm.
like diamond
Diamond.
or diamond or
Diamond. Can you write that way? Diamond.
diamond.
Yes. All right. Continue.
And don't need to have diamond and
Mm-hmm.
rubies.
Mm-hmm.
And we should make many things else,
Mm-hmm.
like the love, the thing, or the kiss or more.
Uh-huh. That's right. So, I mean, what happened when the king heard the young princess, the youngest princess, that she loved the king like a salt? What happened to her?
And then the king say her to go out of the kingdom and never come back.
Yeah, never come back. I mean, she was banished. The term is banished. You know the word banished. So
Yes,
I will chat it to you so that you know the spelling. The term is banished.
vanished,
Yeah. All right.
vanished,
Yeah. She was banished or she was sent out far away. Never come back.
never
Yeah.
come back.
Yeah. Did you understand why the king was angry? Why is he angry?
Yes, I know because
Yeah.
she have to do many things for her, and she
Mm-hmm.
said that she loved him that as much as a little salt.
Yeah, just like a soul, right? Very little. It seems like no meaning or no, I mean, very not significant, not important, right? It seems not
Yes.
important. Yeah. And what happened after that?
After that, she go to the forest,
She
and
went to the
she,
forest.
she went to the forest,
Mm-hmm.
and she cried, and then she met a
She met.
handsome prince.
Okay, Tony, when you try to tell the story, you kindly put the story in the past tense because it already happened. Okay.
Uh,
All right. She
and
met
she
the.
have
Mhm,
and she have met a handsome prince,
her handsome prince, right?
and she lo- and he loved her very much. And then
Mhm.
say her his say her to went to his his castle
Mhm.
and wanted to marry her.
Right.
And
So.
she
Mhm.
and she sadly says and she sadly say her dad is her
Sadly
father
said
is
her.
angry
Sadly
is
said.
said is angry to her and she want to have a wedding when her father come went to her wedding.
Mhm.
And and then uh, the clever prince sent a message to the king to go to his castle.
Yeah, for the wedding, right?
And when the king went to the castle, have a meal. He when had a meal,
He
he
said
says
that.
that the
He
meal
said that.
is don't have salt, so he can't eat it.
Yes. Okay, but before that, did the king knew? Did the king know that it was his daughter that the prince is marrying? Did the king know?
No, he doesn't
No.
know.
So just the prince just invited the king. Hey, king, there in the over the kingdom, come over. I will be married. And the king doesn't have an idea, right? The king didn't have an idea whom the
Yeah.
prince will be marrying. But eventually, what happened? Well, the king get furious. How can I taste this? How can I eat this food? There is no salt. There's no taste. What happened next?
And then a woman come and say to him that my king there is a sad sort to him and him
Hmm.
knows that he's his youngest sister and he know what she did to
Youngest
his
daughter, not sister.
daughter.
Yeah. All right.
His daughter
Mm-hmm.
what to give to him
Mm-hmm.
and he he
Hugged him
and he hugged him.
or
He
her. I mean, he
hugged
hugged her. I mean, the king
the
hugged the daughter or the princess, right? He hugged her.
king. The king hugged the princess and the princess and the king. The princess and the prince lived happily together.
Hmm, yes. So, what's the meaning of the story that love like salt? Why did the king? Why the king asked for forgiveness? Why did the king ask for forgiveness? I'm sorry, my dear daughter. Why did the king ask for forgiveness? I mean, how
Hmm.
did you realize what's the importance of salt? What is the importance of salt?
I think is have to make a taste. This food tastes yummy.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, for example, living in this world without color, only black and white. Would you
And we
feel
have to
happy? I mean, it's very boring, right? Boring, no taste. It seems no life. It's the same as the salt that we taste in our food. I mean, if we're going to eat the food without salt, I mean, especially if it's not sweet, right? I mean,
yeah
something that is, for example, pho. I mean, imagine pho, the Vietnamese soup. I mean, the Vietnamese soup without salt. What's the taste like, right? I mean, it's so
yeah.
bland. I mean, you cannot even eat it. You cannot even taste it. What life? I mean, what would happen to our food if there is no salt? I mean,
The food is not yummy.
not yummy,
It can
not
be better.
delicious. Yeah, not delicious. The word is
This can
delicious.
be delicious.
Delicious. The food is not delicious. You have no appetite. The term is you don't have appetite. It's like
Yeah.
you don't want to eat. I mean, oh, I don't have appetite. I cannot eat that. All right. So you call that appetite. Okay, I just saw that you have sent the picture of your answers. I'm going to check it out later. But for the meantime, let's go back to our classes, okay? So for the last
Okay.
time, Tony, our lesson was about listening, right? And you performed well in your listening skills and you have improved. Did you learn so far in listening how to spot words and take note of everything that you have listened to?
I listen to in my mother phone.
Yeah, you can see that and you're on there because it's in YouTube, so you can check that out always, right? So for this lesson, for day three, it's our third time meeting. We're going to learn about speaking, okay? Oh, sorry. Yeah, we're going to learn
Speaking.
speaking, okay? For speaking,
Speaking.
Tony, what I want you to do is for you to relax, okay? So you have to relax your shoulders, shoulders relax. How to relax your shoulders? Okay, your shoulders should, I mean, we're going to move our shoulders up like trying to reach the ears. Try to reach the ears. Can you do that? Can you try to do this? Tony, try to do this. Try to reach the ears. Try to reach the ears. Then down. Then the shoulders are relaxed. Okay? So you feel
Yeah.
confident, right? So relax.
Yes.
So if you're going to class, if you feel nervous, you can do that. Put all the tension, then release. Then you're confident. I mean, whew, I'm ready to fight. So that's how you do that. Okay? So that's the
Yeah.
technique. Another. So one thing, you have to be confident in speaking English. Second, I mean, don't bother if you are committing mistakes in pronunciation or in grammar. It doesn't matter for the meantime. What I want you to do is talk and talk and talk. In English classes or any language classes, the more talkative you are, the faster you learn. Okay? The
Yes.
more talkative you are, the more that you talk, the more you learn faster. Because language in such form has to be acquired through talking. I mean, that's how people learn. They will go into, hey, Tony, how are you doing? Okay, so they are talking to each other because by talking, you listen, right? You're listening. And as you know the sound, you will be able to know how to write it and read it eventually. And you speak, and then you speak after. Okay, so that's why speaking is very crucial, crucial skill in communication. So are you ready?
Yes, I am ready.
Okay. All right. Wonderful. So I'm going to share my screen. Wait one moment. Going to have speaking. Okay. So welcome to Pantando's class. All right. For this one is a speaking test. Okay. We're not really going to follow the time because we're not very strict. We're just going to practice speaking. Okay.
Okay.
So for the part one, okay, can you read the task?
Intending type in
Identifying, identi-
ident- identifying oneself, giving information about oneself, talking about interest.
Okay, Tony, kindly listen how I'm going to read this one, okay? Identifying oneself, giving information about oneself, talking about interests. So the sound are always going down. Okay, don't say identifying oneself and giving information about oneself, talking about interests. So you go down. Talk, identifying oneself, giving information about oneself, talking about interests. Okay, can you do that?
Yes, I can.
Sure. Again, you repeat
Identifying oneself,
okay, identifying
identifying oneself, giving
oneself.
oneself, oneself,
Yes,
giving information about oneself, talking
oneself.
about oneself,
Yes,
talking about interest,
interests.
interest,
Interest. Okay, going down always. Identifying oneself, giving information about oneself, talking about interests.
identifying oneself, giving information about oneself, talking about interests.
Nice, that's nice. Okay, so try to keep that up. So in speaking, you have to talk slowly and clearly. So you don't have to read it fast.
Yeah,
I mean, it does not matter if you're talking fast and the listener cannot understand you. What's important is that you are being understood to the one you're talking to. So you have to talk little slower. There's no problem.
yeah.
Okay. Kindly tell like two phrases, okay, for this one. And for this one, how to approach tasks. Okay, it's normal to feel nervous at the beginning of the speaking test. This conversation uses everyday, simple language and so is designed to help to settle candidates to the test, into the test. Candidates should listen carefully to the questions and give relevant answers. Candidates should avoid giving one word answers, but try to extend their answers with reasons and examples wherever possible. However, they are not expected to give very long answers at this stage. So, did you understand what you're going to do?
Yes, I can.
Okay,
Let me
wonderful.
try.
Okay, you will try. So, I mean, let me just explain a little. So, you're going to read something or you're going to give it like a test. So, you are required to answer not so short, not one word, but try to give a little like a phrase or two phrases, right? And but you are not expected to give even long answers. Just try your best, okay? Just be you. I mean, you already learn English. Try to apply it, okay? So, let's start. Part one. This is the phrase. What is your name?
My name is Tony.
Okay, that's nice. I mean, you can answer, my name is Tony. Or other way of answering this one instead of my name is like, I am Tony, like that. Or you try to answer your full name in Vietnamese. Okay, I am, for example, Nguyễn, something like that. Or you can call me Tony. Or in English, and my English name is Tony. You can say it that way. Can you do it?
Yes,
Okay.
you. In my Vietnamese name is Nguyễn Ngọc Mạnh, and you can call me in English is Tony.
Okay. It is Tony. In English, you can call me Tony.
In English, you can call me Tony.
Tony. Going down. Not Tony. Tony.
Tony.
Yes. Again, what is your name? I am your Vietnamese name. And in English, you can call me Tony or simply call me Tony. Okay.
My name is Nguyễn Ngọc Mạnh in Vietnamese, and in English, you can call me Tony.
That's nice. Okay. So keep it up. That kind of answers. Next question. What is your surname? How do you spell it?
Teacher, what is surname mean?
Surname, last name, your last name, your family name.
Oh,
All right.
my my surname is Nguyen. Is
N G
Nguyen.
U Nguyen. Okay. Okay. You mix your name. Okay. Again, how do you spell your name?
I spell is Nguyen.
Oh, is this the spelling?
Yes.
Okay, Nguyen. Okay, let me try to answer. My surname or my last name is Nguyen. You spell that as Nguyen. Nguyen. Can you say it?
My surname is Nguyen. I can spell is Nguyen.
Hmm?
Nguyen.
Nguy. Can you say the word Y? The letter Y.
Y
Yes, Yen.
Y-E-N.
Okay. And my surname is Nguyen, and you can spell it as, or it spells as, okay? You don't say, I can spell it for you. You just say, it's spelled, it spells as Nguyen. Okay? Let's go to number
Okay.
three.
Number
Yeah,
three.
for number three, where do you come from?
I come from Vietnam.
Nice. So that's nice. Number four, do you study English at school? Do you like it?
I study in English at school. I very like it because it is my first subject.
Okay. Let's try to correct how you say it. I study English at school. You don't say I in studying. So you say like I study English at school and I like it
Yeah.
very much because it is my first subject in school. Did you get it? How I say it? Again, uh, yeah. Do you study English at school? You say yes, I study English at school and I like it very much because it's the first subject of the day. Like, is that your answer?
I can be like that.
Okay. Can you repeat? Can you try doing it? I mean, do you understand how I answer it? I mean, because the
Yeah.
question asks, do you? So you have to answer first yes or no. So your answer is yes. I yes, I study English at school and I like it because it's the first subject in the school. Okay? Can you say your answer that way?
Okay. Yes. I like English. I like
Wait.
English.
Do you study English at school? Do you
Oh,
like
oh.
it?
Can I try again?
Sure.
Yes, I study English in a school because and I like it very much because it is the first subject in my school.
All right. So very nice. You just have to be more confident with your words. Okay. In
Yeah.
at, of course, that's at because it's already on the question. So you don't have to change it. And I like it very much because it's the first subject in school. Okay. Don't worry. You're going to see this one in the video in the YouTube so you can see yourself. All right. So let's go. Another question. Phase two. What is your favorite subject at school? Why?
My first subject at school is
Favorite.
English.
That's the question is favorite. Do you
My,
know the word favorite?
my favorite subject at school is English
Hmm.
because it is it is wonderful and amazing.
Oh, you say it's wonderful and amazing. How it made? I mean, how do you say it's amazing? What makes it amazing? The subject. What makes it amazing? Well, how can you say wow? I mean, what makes it amazing? That subject.
It is amazing for me and for my friend in my class because everyone in my class very like the English because it's funny and wonderful and
Your
amazing too.
maybe your teacher is funny. Is that the reason why?
Yes, I can think that. I think like that.
Oh, you think that way. So you can say my favorite subject in school or at school is English because my teacher is very funny. He
Yeah.
teaches very lovely or very joyful and very active like that. All right?
Yes.
All
Okay.
right. Wonderful. Let's go to next question. Oops. Next question, please. All right. So of course, those are the different answers that you could have.
Yeah.
Next one. Oh, sorry. Why you got this one? Okay, let's go to the part two already. So it's a very good trial on how you speak, and you are very good on that part. At least you know what to say. I mean, you know the idea already of what you want to say. So that's very good. Okay, can you read the task for me for the part two?
Thanks. Discussing discussing alternative.
Okay. Okay, let me read it first so that you know what the sounds like. Okay.
Okay.
Task. Discussing alternatives, expressing opinions, making choices. Again, discussing alternatives, expressing opinions, making choices. Can you say it that way?
Thanks.
Mhm.
Discussing alternatives.
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 No, alternatives. Alternatives.
Alternatives.
All right.
Alternative.
Alternatives. All right.
Alternatives.
Yes.
Expressing opinion. Making choice.
Opinions. There's
S-
S, okay?
Expressing opinions. Making choice.
Sis.
Choices.
All right. Again, discussing alternatives, expressing opinions, making choices.
Third, discussing alternatives. Is
Alternatives.
alternatives.
Yes.
Expressing opinions.
Mm-hmm.
Making choices.
Making choices.
Making choices.
I see. Very good. So let's try to see. What are you going to do now for this one? So you should concentrate on taking part fully in the task rather than completing it. They are assessed on their use of appropriate language and interactive strategies, not their ideas. So your answer is not very much important. What's important how you answer the question. Okay, Tony?
Okay.
So not there is no wrong and right answer here. What's important is how you confidently speak English fluently and try to use the right words while answering the question. And for this one, candidates should respond to each other's ideas and move the discussion forward by, for example, giving their opinion on their partner's idea or asking a question. So you have to make like a conversation to this one. They should at discuss all the visual prompts and not try to come to a conclusion too quickly. If they do this, they will not give themselves the opportunity to show their full range of language ability. Candidates should not worry if the interlocutor stop sorry candidates should not worry if the interlocutor stops them before they have reached a conclusion. This is because they have filled the allocated time. They are not assessed on whether they complete the task. So if you ask what is interlocutor, I mean those are the one who give the test. Okay? To give the test. Did you understand, Tony?
Okay, I understand.
Okay, so let's try to do it. I mean, there is too much instructions. Maybe it's better when we just do it, okay? So we're asking here to use useful language, okay? Making suggestions. Okay, can you talk about how about?
How about?
Yes. For
How
example,
about?
continue.
How about going to the park?
What about on the pork?
How
I mean, I'm trying to have conversation with you, okay?
okay.
hmm Okay, continue. I mean, let's try. Let's try. Let's try to you say, how about going to the park?
How about going to the park?
Can you complete your sentence? I mean, how about going to the park? It's nice and it's nice and a lot of people are coming there. It's good to go there. I mean, give your reason why we have to go there. Did you understand? I mean, how about going to the park? because I heard that there will be a concert, or I heard that there will be a lot of beautiful scenery that where we can take pictures. Okay, do you understand?
Okay.
All right. All right, so that's my nephew, very noisy. Okay, can you try? Did you think of an example already?
Okay.
All right, so try it
I'm
again.
already.
How about?
How about going to the park?
Okay, you continue.
Because
Hmm.
because I heard they have a big concert. Let's go to there. I have two tickets.
Two tickets. Oh, I mean, let's go there. Let's go there. I have two
Let's go.
tickets.
Let's go there. I have two tickets.
Tickets. I have two
Ticket.
tickets.
I
Not
have two
tickets.
tickets.
Okay, you don't say tickets. Tickets.
Tickets.
Yes, tickets. All right. So,
Tickets.
very nice. Another example, can you use this expression? What about?
What about going to the concert?
Yeah, can you say more about that one?
Because I I heard about some some neighbors say that in the concerts have many books, and I think you like books, so we can go there. And
W-
let's go there because I have two tickets for us.
Wait, okay. You say that you're going to concert because you heard from neighbors, right? And
Yes,
you will take the bus going there? Or what you
I
books?
know.
What's the books? Well, I mean, I didn't understand what are the books?
I s- it is all kind of book. It look like mm, it look like hmm, uh, a big bookshop, and we can buy book there and
There are
free.
book. There is. I mean, in the concert, there is a bookshop.
As there is a bookshop and it's free, and my friend is like book, so we can go there
Ah,
because
oh,
the
I
book is
see.
free.
So, oh, I see. I mean, let's go to the concert. I mean, when you heard concert, did you think of people or someone will be singing like that? Because concerts are usually singers or music. Did you know that?
Okay, I will use another word.
Okay, let's try to review Tony because you're quite confused with the word. Okay, so if you say concert, this is the picture of a concert. Okay, one moment. I mean, this is concert. That's why I'm quite confused when you say books. Okay, this concert. All right. Well, it's correct if you have two tickets, right? This is a concert. Did you think concert this way?
No, I don't think cause is that way. I just think it it is look like a bookshop, and we can
Library
buy free in
or
it.
library. It looks like a library.
No, it's not a library. It look like a bookshop in
Bookstore.
bookstore, and we
Oh,
can buy free in it.
oh, cafe. Maybe cafe or what?
Oh, maybe it's like that.
Cafe. Yeah, cafe. Let's check there. Let's see the picture of cafe, but at least know the difference, okay? Because I'm quite confused when I heard it. Cafe like this. Oh, because there are cafe bookstore like this. I mean, there are people eating, and also there are a lot of books. Also
Like
like
that.
Japan, like that cafe
Like this
bookstore.
picture.
Oh, I see.
I say
Cafe
like that.
bookstore. Oh, I see. Cafe and bookstore. So you called it like bookstore cafe. You can say that way. Bookstore cafe.
Oh,
All right.
okay, fair.
It's okay. Don't worry. We're learning. Okay.
Yeah.
So which part are we? Sorry. All right. So let's continue. Okay. Let's use kindly use the third suggestion of making suggestion. Let's.
Let us go. Let us go
Okay.
to.
When you already use the word let's, don't put us
Hmm.
because let's meaning let us. So if either you use let's go or you say let us go. All right.
Okay, let's go to the water park
Mm-hmm.
because my family will go there this afternoon and I want you to go with my family,
Oh, I see. Who are you inviting? Is it your friend?
my friend.
Oh, I see. How old are you, Tony?
I am 12.
12. Okay, nice. A good friend. So you're inviting your friend to come with you with your family. That's a very good information. Next, number 4. Why don't we?
Why don't hmm, wait a minute. Why don't we go to Sydney?
I mean, go to movie. I mean,
Go to
cine.
the
I mean, do you mean that
Sydney.
way?
Yeah.
The movies
Why
or the
don't
film?
no is a city.
Ah, city. Oh, sorry. I mean,
Why
sin.
don't we
Oh, okay. Okay, continue. Sorry.
why don't we go to go to Sydney? Big Sydney City
Sydney
because
in Australia. Do you mean that one?
yeah.
Oh, I see.
Why don't we go to Sydney City? Because I will go there tomorrow and you can if you want you can go with me.
Oh, I see. Very rich, right? You can just simply invite others. Okay, let's go to Australia tomorrow. All right, because I'm going there. That is very. I mean, that's you're very rich if you have that kind of conversation. Why don't we go to America today? I mean, I feel like having my breakfast. So it's like that kind of expression, right?
Yeah.
Another. I mean, can you? Could you? I can, or one could. So, can you use that expression?
I say the response to suggestion.
Oh, no, 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 no. This one, number 5. Making
Number
suggestions, number
five.
5. I can or I could. You can just use the word that way.
Mm, we can go. Mm, we can go to the library. I want to borrow some some textbook because I need some textbook to do my test.
Okay. There are a lot of because. All right. So, I
Yeah.
mean, you already used because twice in one sentence. So, I we can go to the library so we can review for the test tomorrow. Period.
Yeah.
Or we can. I mean, if you go to the library, I mean, we can go to the library to borrow books so we can review for the test. All right.
All right.
So you don't have to use the word because 2 times. We can go to library to borrow books so we can review for the exam. Right? Can you say it that way?
Oh, I see.
Can you repeat your answer?
That is a good idea. That's so
Ah,
great.
sorry.
Or
Let's go to number 5. I mean, I want you to repeat how I say it first before we go to respond
we can go to the library because I want to borrow some book to do my test.
to do my test. It's okay. That's very nice. better it's like to borrow books. It's like we can go to the library to borrow books so we can
Terrible.
prepare for the test. Okay? So I mean borrowing books is not very far from going to library. Okay, let's go to the library to borrow books so we can prepare for the test. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So for example, you are talking to me and I say, "Yeah, that is a good idea. Let's go." That sounds great. All right. I agree. Okay, that's how you respond to suggestion, right?
Yes.
Or well, other one is you can exactly my point. We can go there. So positive response, right? Yes, you're right. That sounds great. I agree. Let's go there. All right. What are we waiting for? Let's go. So so that's how you can answer questions, right?
Yeah.
What about if you don't agree? What about if you don't agree? What do you say? How do you say that? Okay, which do you think is the best? So, I mean, you're giving like another option, right? First, in the how about going to cafe bookstore? I have two tickets. So while reading, we can also have good coffee together. Which do you think is the best? Going to the park or going to cafe bookstore? So you're presenting alternatives. Did you understand?
Okay.
All right. So and another also you can also answer it. Yes, that's possible. And another, it's difficult to decide, but another, I think it is more useful because. All right. Okay. Can you try doing conversation with me? Our topic would be about, for example, I am in Vietnam, just for example, and you're going to welcome me as a tourist. I am your teacher going to the tourist. All right. And you're going to tour me. Where do you live in Vietnam? Do you live in the north or do you live in the south or middle? We're
I'm in the middle.
in the middle, right near Nghệ An province, like that.
Okay.
I mean, sorry. I mean, which part in middle? It's like near Nghệ An or way.
I live in Hatting.
Sorry.
Hatting.
Ah, I see. So at least in the middle. For example, I will go to your place and say, "Hello, Tony. It's very nice here in Vietnam. Where do you want me to bring? I mean, which do you think
Yeah.
is the best?" Hello, Tony. Are you still
Yeah.
there? Which do you
Yes.
think is the
Okay.
best place to go? Which do you think is the best place to go?
I think let's go to the water park. It is a very popular place in Hatting.
I see. Yes, that's possible. However, I would like to have more relaxing, with less walking. Can you think of another place?
Hmm. Hmm. Wait for me to I think, please.
Sure, sure. Then you say, how about? Okay, that's how you're going to answer questions, right? Can you understand what are we doing? So we are
Yeah.
using these words already. Sure, try
Okay.
to think.
Thank you.
I want to go to somewhere that I can relax with less walk. Did you understand which place I want to go? I just want to
So,
relax.
want go to relax?
Hmm.
Okay, she can go to a park.
What about going to?
What about going to the park? Because
Hmm,
people can work and relax here, and we can watch the movie here too.
movie in the park. How? I mean, isn't the
It's
park is open
it,
area?
now it have a small movie near the park, and we can go to there and watch some film, then go to the
Oh,
restaurant near here and eat.
I think that's good idea. What movies they show? Is it in Vietnamese or in English? Would I be able to understand that?
Okay, you can stay in an English hotel because near the near the cinema as a restaurant about 1 kilometer have a in England hotel and you can stay there
Okay, I mean, my question is in the movies, will there be like English movies or Vietnamese movies? Because my question, I'm talking to you as a
no
teacher, okay? I mean, I'm going to Vietnam and to the movies. I mean, would there be like English movies so that I will be able to understand the movie
okay
or
you can watch English movie English movie and I will watch a Vietnamese movie
so
that will be
we're going to be separated. I mean, what about
separated
you? What about you? How can you learn English if you're just going to watch Vietnamese? Why don't you watch English movie with me?
because when I watch the English movie, some words I can understood.
Don't worry about that. Your teacher is with you, so the teacher, I can tell you what's the meaning or what's happening in the movie. You don't have to be afraid. We're just going to watch movie
Yeah,
and eventually you can read people's emotion in the face, whether they're happy, whether they're sad or mad. You know, right? You don't really have to know the words. You understand by their expression, by their hands, their movements, right? You understand what
yeah.
they are trying to say. So it's not really
And
difficult. Mhm.
and in the cinema there are some film with the English and the Vietnamese
Subtitles.
speaker.
Yeah, that's right. So you don't have to worry, right? Okay,
Yeah,
Tony. I think that's very good. Thank you very much for having a conversation. And that's the end of the class for today. It's very short again.
yes,
Okay, maybe you can request for longer period of study. Yeah, I mean, did you learn so far? Did you enjoy?
yeah. I can learn so far.
Okay, you learned so much. Okay, thank you very much for coming to class. See you next time again. And I hope to I will check your assignment and I will give you assignment afterwards as well. I'm going to upload your video because I will have another two classes after this. Okay, thank you very much,
Okay,
Tony. Good
bye
night
bye.
and bye now.